A small jet went down in a San Diego neighborhood, leaving a trail of wreckage and sorrow in its wake. The crash occurred in a quiet residential area, startling locals who heard the roar of the aircraft moments before a fiery impact. Thick black smoke quickly rose into the sky, visible for miles, as emergency crews rushed to the scene. Firefighters battled flames that engulfed not only the aircraft but also a portion of a home it struck. Despite their quick response, the inferno had already caused irreparable damage. The heat scorched nearby vehicles, and neighbors looked on helplessly as their block turned into a disaster zone. Authorities confirmed there were no survivors aboard the aircraft. The exact number of victims has not been disclosed, but officials stated that all those on the jet perished in the crash. Their identities are being withheld until families are notified. Investigators have since cordoned off the area, treating it as both a crash site and a potential crime scene. Witnesses described a terrifying moment just before the crash. One local resident said they saw the plane flying unusually low, appearing to struggle in the air. Moments later, a loud boom shook the ground. People ran from their homes, unsure of what had happened, only to see flames and hear sirens approaching. The National Transportation Safety Board is leading the investigation, working closely with local authorities. Pieces of the aircraft were scattered across yards and rooftops, complicating cleanup efforts. Federal investigators will examine flight data, weather conditions, and the pilot's actions leading up to the crash. Officials have not yet confirmed the cause of the accident. The aircraft was reportedly en approach to a local airport when it encountered difficulties. Whether mechanical failure, pilot error, or other factors played a role remains to be determined. In the meantime, the community is in mourning. Makeshift memorials have appeared near the crash site, with candles, flowers, and handwritten notes expressing grief and support. Counselors have been made available to neighbors and witnesses affected by the traumatic event. Local leaders praised the swift response of emergency crews and asked for patience as the investigation continues. They emphasized the importance of supporting the families of the victims and the residents who lost their homes or were displaced by the tragedy. As authorities work to piece together what happened, the neighborhood faces a long recovery. The wreckage may be cleared, but the emotional scars left behind will take much longer to heal. For now, San Diego holds its breath, awaiting answers and honoring lives lost far too soon.